If you're over 40 and still wearing the same casual pieces from your 20s, it's time for a wardrobe reality check. Your clothes send powerful messages about who you are, and certain outdated casual staples can make you look dated, sloppy, or like you're trying too hard to stay young. Some of these problematic pieces might be hiding in plain sight in your closet right now. Let's examine these style pitfalls and discover sophisticated alternatives that will help you present your best self. 1. Long-line t-shirts with dropped hems. Those extra-long t-shirts that hang past your hips create unflattering proportions, making your torso appear elongated and your legs shorter. The thin, clingy fabrics often used in these shirts highlight problem areas rather than concealing them. Instead, opt for classic crew neck tees and mid-weight cotton that hit at mid-hip for perfect balance. Solid colors like navy, charcoal, or olive in structured fabrics will maintain a polished look while keeping you comfortable. So, paper-thin hoodies and sweatshirts, yeah, you know the ones. Flimsy, kinda see-through, and honestly they lose their shape after just one wash. Wearing these really projects an image of someone who's, well, kind of given up on looking put together. Instead, try upgrading to French terry or loop-back cotton hoodies with a nice, substantial fabric weight. Look for refined details like raglan sleeves and heavy-ribbed cuffs, and, go for mature neutral tones like forest green or heathered navy. These colors layer beautifully under jackets or can totally stand alone with confidence. Next up, ultra-technical outdoor jackets for everyday wear. While technical jackets definitely serve a purpose for outdoor activities, their multiple zippers, reflective elements, and bulky cuts just end up looking out of place in casual urban settings. Instead of technical jackets, try swapping them out for Harrington Jackets suede bombers, or cotton field jackets that offer clean lines and sophisticated styling. These alternatives provide equal comfort without sacrificing your polished appearance. Number 4, shiny synthetic golf polos. Those slippery, moisture-wicking polos with bold stripes or corporate logos honestly just appear cheap and inappropriate off the golf course. So invest in premium cotton or jersey knit polos with a matte finish and refined details. A trim but not tight fit in sophisticated colors like soft gray or rust will really elevate your casual look instantly. Jeans with contrast stitching, especially those early 2000s style denim with bright orange stitching, embroidered back pockets, and artificial fading, well, they instantly date your appearance. So to modernize your denim, try dark wash jeans featuring tonal stitching and a slim straight cut. This cleaner, more versatile style, it works equally well with t-shirts or knit polos while still maintaining comfort. Hooded flannel shirts, that bulky, shapeless hybrid of a flannel shirt and a hoodie, they just create visual clutter and honestly appear pretty juvenile. So, instead of reaching for hooded flannel shirts, choose traditional overshirts or chore jackets in textured fabrics like twill or heavy brushed cotton instead. These structured layers, provide the same rugged appeal without the gimmicky hood. Number 7, jogger shorts with drawstrings and elastic cuffs. These athletic-inspired shorts honestly bunch awkwardly, add bulk at the waist, and, well, they shorten your leg line. Upgrade to flat-front tailored shorts in stretch cotton or French terry with a clean silhouette that hits 1 to 2 inches above the knee. The refined cut, really, maintains comfort while projecting maturity. Number 8, polos with bold contrast collars. Loud, color-blocked polos with bright collars and sleeve numbers just tend to look dated and honestly a bit overly sporty. Sophisticated alternatives include knit polos in solid or heathered tones with ribbed sleeves and a natural drape. Mature color choices like sage or washed burgundy can really complement your complexion while still maintaining a masculine presence. As we reach our 40s and beyond, our casual wardrobe requires some thoughtful refinement, not because we should abandon comfort, but because we've truly earned the right to present our best selves to the world. The final 4 items on our style transformation list represent subtle but powerful opportunities to elevate your everyday look from forgettable to distinguished. That collection of faded, curved bill caps from sporting events and golf outings may hold sentimental value, but they're doing your mature style no favors. The oversized logos, mesh backs, and sweat-stained brims project an image of someone who hasn't updated his accessories since college. These caps often fit poorly, sitting awkwardly high on the head, while the flimsy material collapses under its own weight. The sophisticated alternative lies in structured, minimalist headwear crafted from premium materials. A wool blend cap in charcoal gray with subtle texture provides sun protection while complementing both jeans and chinos. Cotton twill designs with a gentle curve to the brim offer a more refined silhouette. The key is understatement. Choose solid colors like navy, olive, or camel that coordinate with your existing wardrobe rather than competing for attention. These elevated basics maintain the casual spirit of a baseball cap, while projecting the discernment of a man who understands that, details really do matter. Many men gravitate toward deep V-neck tees, believing they're more flattering than crew necks, but honestly, this often backfires after 40. The plunging neckline exposes aging skin, chest hair, and creates an unbalanced proportion that emphasizes the upper body at the expense of overall harmony. The overly revealing cut can appear like an attempt to recapture youth rather than an authentic style choice. The solution lies in more moderate necklines that frame the face without overexposure. A classic crew neck in mid-weight cotton provides timeless versatility, and for those who, prefer some openness, a shallow V-neck, no more than 3 inches deep, maintains breathability without veering into inappropriate territory. Band collar tees offer a contemporary alternative with their slightly raised neckline, while 2-button Henleys provide adjustable coverage with a touch of refined detail. Remember, your neckline should highlight your face, not your chest. Waffle knit thermals hold nostalgic appeal from our younger years when we'd wear them as standalone shirts, but the reality is these thin ribbed garments were engineered as base layers, not outerwear. Worn alone, they cling to the torso, highlight every contour. Yeah, even those we'd rather downplay and generally appear underdressed, rather than intentionally casual. The mature approach utilizes waffle knits as nature intended, for layering. A high-quality thermal in a neutral tone becomes an asset when paired under a tailored overshirt or lightweight jacket. For standalone warmth, opt for heavier gauge waffle knits specifically designed as shirts, featuring reinforced collars and cuffs. Structured knit Henleys in merino wool or cotton blends provide similar texture with more sophistication, offering the cozy factor without the just rolled-out-of-bed aesthetic. That oversized belt buckle from your favorite Western wear store or the flashy designer logo belt might have felt like personal statements in your 30s, but now they're distracting from your overall presentation. Large metallic hardware draws the eye downward unnecessarily and, honestly, often clashes with other elements of your outfit. Elevated alternatives focus on craftsmanship rather than ostentation. A full-grain leather belt in rich chestnut brown with a simple matte brass buckle provides quiet confidence. For texture without flash, consider woven leather belts in complementary earth tones. Suede options in taupe or chocolate add subtle sophistication to casual outfits. The ideal mature belt should, feature high-quality leather that develops a patina over time. It should have a buckle no wider than 1.5 inches. Aim for a belt that complements rather than matches your shoes, and be sure to avoid prominent branding or decorative stitching. Upgrading these final 4 elements completes your transformation into a man who understands that casual doesn't have to mean careless. Each recommendation maintains comfort while introducing intentionality to your appearance. The common thread is subtlety, allowing quality materials and precise fits to communicate your discernment rather than relying on bold logos or trendy details. Remember, style after 40 isn't about dressing like a retiree or clinging to youth. It's about presenting the confident, accomplished man you've become through clothing that, really respects your journey. Your wardrobe should say, "I respect myself and those around me," without uttering a single word. When every piece in your closet, from your most casual tee to your favorite cap, reflects this philosophy, you'll find that, honestly, getting dressed becomes effortless, and your presence just feels more commanding. The true measure of successful casual style at this stage of life isn't about following rigid rules, but rather developing an eye for proportion, an appreciation for quality, and the wisdom to know that sometimes, less truly, is more. Implement these changes gradually, focusing on one category at a time, and you'll be amazed at how quickly these refinements become second nature, and how often you receive compliments on your effortless